Oh, hello everyone. My name's Kevin, and I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for like a billion years, and I've had a couple really failed attempts at doing it. But you know what I said today? I woke up and I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put in my contacts, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna put on a clean shirt, and I'm gonna make a video, because that's what I've wanted to do for a long time. So here you go. You don't get fancy lighting, you don't get a fancy background, you don't get a fancy camera, you just get me. This is me being super authentic with you. If you're just now joining with me in my journey and in my story, things you should know. I am a gay Christian, and that's pretty exciting for me to say out loud. I wrote on my blog this past week that it's a little bit weird to kind of say still, because it's not something I've said until very recently. I kind of came to terms with my sexuality and my faith about 3.5 months ago in June at a conference put on by the Reformation Project. You can check them out in the link below. But yeah, I'm a gay Christian, and that's pretty cool for me. A couple things I've noticed since coming out. One, I have not been depressed a single day since. And I think that's something crazy, because like my entire life I just said, oh yeah, I suffer from depression, and my therapist is like, yeah, you're suffering from depression. And I didn't realize how strongly tied it was to me suppressing my sexuality and the expression of who God created me to be. I mean, a lot of times like you'll meet LGBT people, especially LGBT people of faith, who do not feel comfortable with expressing that because either their circumstance or their faith background or whatever. And you'll find like a lot of us are kind of on happy pills because we can't handle life because it's hard. And I'm not saying that depression isn't real. I'm not saying that people who are taking antidepressants are, that's not valid. Because sometimes you need a little bit of help in that regard. But what I'm saying for me is that I can now point to me suppressing my sexuality as the key component in me being depressed over the past 11 years. Like 11 years, and to be set free from that, it's something beautiful. I think the coolest thing that has happened since me coming out is I've gotten a ton of emails and tweets and Facebook messages from people saying thank you for sharing your story because it's giving me hope. And I think like that is amazing to me, because honestly, my story's nothing remarkable. I'm just willing to talk about it. There are millions of people out there who have a story just like mine, and we've been robbed of our courage and our bravery because we've been told that the way you're made is wrong. We've been told that how you were created to be does not line up with normalcy, with what we're going to accept. And so because we so desperately want to be a part of our faith tradition, because we so desperately want to be accepted, we shut up and we suppress and we suppress, and it ends up doing a lot more harm than it does good. And it's been really, really special for me to read the words of my readers and followers saying, hey, like, thank you for writing what you're writing. So I want to tell you now, I'm not going to stop writing about, the intersections of faith and sexuality. I'm not going to stop spreading the love of God. Yesterday I attracted some unwanted attention actually from someone who called me a false teacher. And you know what? It honestly excited me, because when you start speaking the truth that God has given to you, when you start living authentically as you were created to be, you're going to start rocking some boats. You're going to start, messing with people's paradigms of what it means to be Christian. Because I am more in love with Jesus today than I've ever been in my entire life, and I'm more committed to my faith than I've ever been. I want to say this: if you are an LGBT person and you're in the closet and you're in your church, or you're an LGBT person or ally or someone who has been a part of a faith community and you thought differently about something and were ostracized or kicked out, I want to let you know, God never kicked you out of the family. He loves you. He wants to be close to you, and he's pursuing you so hard to let you know that he loves you. And so today, no matter where you're sitting, standing, crying, whether you're in a room full of people or you're alone on a bus, know that God loves you a whole lot. That's it for this first video. It's kind of just like an introduction / thank you for all the love and support you've sent me to my blog. And if you didn't know about my blog, go down to the link below. It's thekevingarcia.com. Check it out, subscribe. Fun things for me, I'm working on a new ebook right now talking about my journey. And yeah, that's about it. So if you like this video, like it, share it, comment it, subscribe, and I'll just keep putting these up, hopefully once a week. And until I have a budget, they're going to be on my iPhone. And that's cool too. I think you're great. Love you.